Hello and welcome back for part 6 of the von Carstein Lord and Hero Only campaign, where things have taken a turn for the worse, I guess, with dwarves, a bunch of Empire factions, and now Dreicher and her faction all attacking us. I'm not sure how much this has to do with the campaign restriction. I think even if I had built up regular armies or whatever, I could still be in a very difficult situation this campaign. I certainly think that Dreicher's faction up in the north here has made the start for the vampires a bit harder. Well, based on this campaign anyway, it seems to have been tougher. So, looking at the situation here, Averheim is besieged by these Averheim rebels. The issue here is I actually really don't want the Averland faction to come back, which is what would happen if they took the city. I'd rather someone else took the city, like another Empire faction. So I think I do need to wipe out this group of rebels. But I also want to get over here and beat these two armies.
Absolutely not.
This turn. I think I should be able to do it. I may not have positioned my armies quite in the best place.
My bloodline calls.
I think one thing I can do, I don't need... Yeah, I can only get 3 of these armies plus the garrison involved in this fight against Averheim. So I only need to move over 3 armies.
Carstein.
And I can leave somebody to launch the attack over here.
Descendant of Batory.
Not likely.
Alright, is there any chance I can win that battle without Isabella? They're not going to withdraw from battle for sure.
The world will drown in blood.
I just have a bad feeling that,
Power before me.
like, if Isabella moves to here, she's not necessarily... I don't want her to have to force march to get back over to the Moots, which I guess she might have to. Yikes. I mean, I suppose it's not essential that we capture the Moot this turn, but I really want to kill these armies, especially while one's on forced march. I was thinking about it a little more. I think trying to keep the starting province, if I possibly can, is what I should be aiming for. I don't think holding Averheim is going to be easy, given how many enemies are out here now. The dwarves from the south, the Sturland plus Visenland. So I'm willing to let this go, but I really, as I said, I really don't want it to fall to these rebels.
This night.
Okay, if I move Isabella here, she's really going to struggle on the movement. I don't want to be fighting this battle in force march, but that might be the only option. What exactly do I have here? Oh, barely anything. Yeah.
Sigma forbids this. Champion of the dark. Ready.
Isabella von Carstein.
Unstoppable. By Sigma, no.
Trying to decide whether
I am invincible.
3 vampire lords plus the garrison here can beat this
I will
army.
not obey.
So Isabella wouldn't actually join this fight at all, and then she could launch this attack, and the others could force march into support. I guess another possibility is to abandon Averheim, accept the fact that Avalon's coming back. I mean, I guess they don't automatically start at war reverse. They'll be weak. Yeah, that... Okay, hold on. Maybe I can talk myself out of this. They'll be weak. They might not launch the assault this turn.
I'll ignore.
I don't believe that the new Avaland will be at war with us by default, and they'll be less likely to go to war with us because, as I said, they'll be weak to start with. So having them here as a buffer maybe isn't terrible. Though they're not really a buffer in the sense that the Visenland armies will still just march across the land. Another thing here is that this army might take a Oh, they hold on. I said they'd be weak, but this army, I don't think this army will disappear once they take the settlement. They'll just become, they'll just become the Avalon faction. I really should have had my four armies a little closer to Avalheim. I didn't want them so close as to actually launch an ambush battle. Maybe that would have been fine too, though. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just positioned this slightly incorrectly. And now I have to make this awkward choice.
Darkness comes. No. Vlad von Carstein. Into darkness.
Yeah, let's just do what I was saying before.
This night,
Fight this battle with...
we are in agreement. Never.
3 Vampire Lords and not bring in Isabella in and have Isabella launch the attack on
What do you want?
the Moot
What do you want?
and force march in my other 3 armies to support.
Shines.
I'm confident I can still beat that even with my guys coming in on force march.
Fight.
Okay, now I have to just check whether this puts everyone in the right place.
Bring more.
Yeah, it does. Good. Yeah, the mortars. I think again I'm not going to bother using the garrison at all. I think the 3 Vampire Lords can easily deal with these troops. I don't have Isabella, I don't have my heroes, but I do have still magic and bounce spells and so on and so forth. And I have a decent Winds of Magic roll too. So and yeah, my guys can heal themselves with the invocation. Okay, they're actually coming for us here, which is a little awkward maybe. The bats don't hide, right? Yeah, so they know where the bats are. That's... Yes, 2 units of Pistoliers. None of my units here are mounted.
The cattle rise against us.
Okay, I'm not too concerned about being shot through the trees. I don't want my... I actually kind of want my garrison... The stronger my garrison is, you know, the more it might hold off anyone attacking them in the future in terms of, you know, causing them to just besiege for an extra turn or something. That seems worth doing. Yeah, we're going to get shot by the Pistoliers, but what can we do?
With haste.
I don't think it's even... No, I'd rather save that magic. Okay, who are we getting? Who's getting shelled? Oh, these units. Crap. Okay, get the bats out of there. Those other units should still be hidden though. Okay, get in combat with the spearmen.
Attack!
None of the units have snuck past. No, they haven't. Okay, that's good. And they're starting to shell the troops here. Okay, that's great. Vlad needs to drop this down on their lord. Let's try and focus on their lord. Let's use this Windblast ability.
Attack!
Yeah, that did a nice amount of damage. Really want this other unit to come into combat with us too, so we can drop down the bounce spell. Okay, you need some healing. And possibly that. Alright.
Bring death! Vlad von Carstein!
Oh crap, that unit had already routed. Okay, that was a little careless. Yeah, I mean, we're doing absolutely fine here. We've got plenty of magic left. for healing.
Before me.
Yeah, their general's routing. Let's try and kill him if we can. Oh, that other unit's coming in and Pistolier's unit's coming in to save him. Alright. He'll come back, I think. We're not going to be able to wipe this army out, which is unfortunate. But we should be able to do enough damage to it that it sort of delays them by a lot in terms of being able to, you know, relaunch the siege or whatever.
I am busy. Blood von Carstein.
Yeah, just kill the crossbowmen, I think. Alright, so those units rallied. Let's have the bats try and deal with the mortars. Guess I'll bring the rest of my troops up now too. Oh, they're up here, right. Okay, go after the general again.
All shall perish.
Yeah, good, he's dead. That's great. That maybe there's some chance we can wipe out the army with him being dead. I really don't mind about these bats taking some damage.
Blood von Carstein.
I didn't need to use them, I guess, though.
Bring death.
Yeah, try and run down the mortars.
Yes.
These units are all fleeing. Okay, let's go after these crossbowmen. Maybe should not have brought these reinforcements up. Now they just get shot to pieces by the silly pistoliers.
Extinguish life.
Well, yeah, okay. Pistoliers don't have too many shots left. I do want those mortars to die. Yeah, they just get kited and shot. It's okay. The pistoliers don't have so much ammo and aren't that dangerous in melee. It's really annoying that we're being chased off over this way, though. Yeah. I shouldn't have brought these troops in. Right, losing troops in the garrison doesn't matter that much. Yes, I said I wanted them to be stronger for the future siege, but the reality is they're not going to be able to really hold out on their own anyway. Okay, they're broken. Ah, we got the army loss penalty. Alright, fine. That worked out. We can't chase down the pistoliers, we can chase down this other stuff, possibly, at least somewhat. And we can heal the vampires to full, so we essentially took no damage on the vampires, which is the important thing. Yeah, even with just 3 vampires, you can see how strong they are.
Kneel before your master. You serve me.
I probably shouldn't have auto-resolved that fight over the last end turn for the moot, because I had a vampire there. I should have fought it manually. I mean, I'm sure I would have lost, but you probably would have done more damage than the auto-resolve. That was a bit, yeah, I think that's probably a bit careless of me. The vampires are so powerful.
You serve me.
I guess I can use the bounce spell again. We've got enough of them, actually. Yeah, we've got enough of them. Yeah. Yeah, took out the mortar, took out... left that crossbowman unit at high strength. We were realistically never going to be able to wipe out the pistoliers, so that's whatever. Yeah, and this, again, because the garrison initiated the attack, it's not worth taking either of these. But 400 gold is so little. Maybe I do take a very slight extra replenishment in the garrison. Nah, I still think it's not worth it. Okay, so he survives, runs away. I'm not sure why that's popping up. Got Scroll of Power, minus 60 ability recharge, but your next cast is a miscast. Okay, another Dragonbane gem. Sure.
No.
So let's see.
The world will drown in blood. I refuse.
Do I want to split my forces and wipe this army out? That feels very risky. I'm not sure what the situation is up this way. Okay, I can see there's no troops in Needling. I don't really need to scout over here, I can already see what's happening this way. So maybe try and spot troop movements out towards Flensburg. No troops there either. Okay. And here in Wissenberg, military presence 6, so they still have... They still have a stack that was previously here. That looks like it's still there.
Do not waste my time with petty talk.
Feels like they should have
Make
more
your
troops
offer
than
and
that,
be
though.
done.
So one possibility is to have
You want?
Not likely.
as much as I think I need to just follow up and wipe out this army completely.
All shall know me and tremble. My will alone.
Absolutely not.
I think I could do that with just one vampire. Like either Wulfric or Stefan.
This night, I am invincible.
Sigma forbids
But
me.
this is 19... yeah, but this is 19 units plus the garrison, which is not... It's going to be at half strength because they only just took this back. Maybe even less, actually. But the point is, it's not an insubstantial... It's a substantial force.
It is night.
Yeah, I don't want... Okay, you don't have the... Yeah, I think I'll send Stefan to do this on his own, and send the other Vlad, Isabella, and Wulfric, and all my heroes to fight at the moot.
Seas of blood.
Yeah, I suspected that this balance of power would look like this. So, all I have to do here is kill their infantry and, you know, wear out their pistoliers as long as necessary. He's got all the healing, obviously, can be used on him. Oh, that's a great Winds of Magic roll, that's good. And he has a Scroll of Shielding to help himself a little too. I didn't expect to be doing like solo missions with Vampire Lords, but I guess it kind of makes sense in this campaign. Because I just don't have so many heroes at the beginning to... Yeah, like it was kind of...
With haste.
It was never really going to be the case that I'd have like a stack of heroes anytime soon.
Under descendant.
Alright, don't tire yourself out. The Pistoliers can camp me around, they'll do a fair amount of damage to their bullets, but between my armor and shield and my healing, I'm not concerned about it. We just need to get into combat with their missile units, their infantry. If the Pistoliers want to get into melee, that's fine too actually, because that gets me, procs my regeneration. Yeah, so he's only 500 hit points down now, so it's not worth dropping the Nehek. Alright, yeah, they're just going to kite you. Okay, now it's worth dropping the Nehek.
Porphyria. With haste.
Alright, where are your spearmen? They must be in here somewhere. Yeah, they are in here.
Our time is now.
Okay, focus on them.
End them.
It's a relatively small number of them.
Feel the night.
Okay, let's look at this for a second. He has limited regeneration. Oh, he's never going to be able to make use of all this magic to heal himself because of his regeneration limit. So I for sure should be casting Dance Macabre above himself. I'm glad I thought about that. Yeah, he's regenerating because of his hunger ability too. And he's killed almost half those spearmen. Yeah. Good work, Stefan. Doing vampire things. Okay, they're broken. Kill the crossbowman, and I will drop down another heal on him. I want to also obviously keep his leadership high. Oh, the tree got in the way. Nuts. Pistoliers have used half their ammo, that's fine. I'm confident he can beat them at the end in melee. He's going to be hitting the healing cap. Yeah, he's actually done like 2/3 of the healing. Alright, they're just all swinging into melee with him. I honestly think that's great. Okay, kill Pistoliers. It's too bad I wasn't soloing this with a character who had a magic scroll to do some damage, but I think we should still be okay here. Yeah, he's got 800 more healing points, which is another full Nehek. It's going down because of his regeneration. Pistoliers don't have enough damage in melee to kill him. Yeah, like I said, I think we should be fine here. Okay, they're retreating. Get stuck into the crossbowman again. Yeah, that's the healing limit. Okay, so that line represents his actual maximum health here, and that is going to be dropping. I guess I may as well drop this Nehek now. I think I still have this. Could be a bit tight in the end. These missile units lose balance of power as they use ammo though, so I really only need to break. I think if I shattered the crossbowman, I wouldn't have to kill that many more of the Pistoliers. Alright, we need the speed from this. Good. Yep, this doesn't do anything anymore, unfortunately. He's taking a lot of damage. I'd really prefer not to lose this fight. Okay, he got them. Yes! Nice! Alright, so he finishes the turn at 60% health. He can't heal any more the battle, and he can't run these people down. They're getting wiped out anyway, so he doesn't have to. Okay, good. Yeah, that was a bit of a risk. I wasn't exactly sure how that fight would go, but I think in the circumstances it was a good decision. They actually killed a bunch of their own stuff with missile fire, just looking at the mismatch between his kills and their losses. That's always funny. Alright. That's very little money. You may as well give yourself a leadership boost. Okay, picked up another magic item.
This better be important.
Doesn't have much movement, but he can at least get back into friendly territory. Yeah, good. I don't think he'll be attacked over the end turn. Even if he is, he can still retreat, and that should hopefully mean Yeah, he doesn't get killed. We'll just have to see. So, what I want to do here is launch the attack against this army in force march,
All shall know
and
me
my units,
tremble.
my other two
I shall
vampire
enslave
lords,
the world.
have to force march, obviously. Oh, maybe I can't launch the attack there. Okay, well I can attack the settlement then. It doesn't matter too much. Can't get there with a regular march, right?
Invincible.
No, that's not going to work.
Sleep
I'll try it
is
anyway,
for the living.
but I believe he's just going to be on the outside of that circle.
Join me
Yeah.
for dinner.
More sleep, child.
Like I said, bit of a mispositioning by me.
Vlad von Carstein.
So, if Isabella launches the attack here,
Lord of the dead.
Countess of Sylvania.
Vlad does not come in to reinforce. I might have to just attack the settlement directly. I was trying to avoid doing that so I could get 2 battles out of this. Okay, no, it still works.
The world will drown in blood.
Yeah, that's what I want.
You dare. Deliver it unto me.
Hold on.
What?
No, they'll be able to support the second fight on assault on the siege. Blah. Assault on the settlement too.
Isabel.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Now,
No!
loads of halberdiers. I actually don't think I want the White King on his horse. I'm not. These units aren't going to be able to, like, the enemy aren't going to be able to really flee here. The garrison can flee in the first battle, but they're only going to be in the garrison after that.
Sigmar forbids this.
Oh, where will this guy's army retreat to? I don't think it'll retreat out of the settlement. No.
Join me
But in any case, there's enough halberdiers in this army that I'm pretty sure I don't want to be
Can't.
having my white on his horse. I don't think it gets me much. It doesn't look like they have too many missile units or pistoliers.
No!
for Countess of Sylvania.
Okay, we can't equip that item we just got anyway.
Bring them death.
Oh, the garrison is at half strength. Okay, well, I'm not actually concerned about this. I know that my 2 guys coming in are in force march, but looking at how these battles have gone in the past, I think I've got this. I've got so much powerful AoE magic now, like double bound scroll of Assault of Stone, plus the Wind Blast from Vlad 4 times, plus my own, like, Wind of Death or Penumbral Pendulum, and I think that's just going to slaughter their infantry in combat. That is not a good roll, though. Oh, that's even worse. Yikes.
Yes.
Okay, my reinforcements are coming from this flank. I think I just rushed this army at the beginning. They're the ones coming in on force march.
Quickly. Night has fallen. Vampire, I serve my sire.
Yep, so the enemy reinforcements come from there. I think that's fine. We should be able to do a ton of damage to these units before they arrive. It's actually perfect that I set up the attack angles this way, I guess. I didn't even consider that.
Tremble, mortals.
So this is just 1 unit of crossbowmen plus a load of halberdiers. The halberdiers aren't bad units, but like they're just going to be massed up against us in melee, and again, our magic's going to just destroy them. Alright. Yeah, they have that hunt, the range general again, sure.
Isabella von Carstein.
Just ignore this unit and concentrate on the main clump. Alright, that vampire needs some healing.
I am immortal.
Yeah, my other 2 vampires are going to lag behind because they're tired, but they'll arrive in time to contribute, no doubt. Okay, and here come all of the... Well, here come some of the halberdiers. Yeah, this guy's doing quite a bit of damage to us, but if we chase after him, he can just kite us around, so that's not good. It's too bad I don't have Vlad for that magic ability from his sword. This is a good pile of troops for the bound spell, though. Alright, if this guy's coming into melee... It's in range pretty soon. I don't know why they sent their general into melee, that seems ill-advised. Okay, the reinforcements are coming in soon, but again I feel like we've done enough damage to them here that yeah, I don't think they're going to have enough. We haven't started to use any healing yet, or even need to really. Okay, so I've got one more bound spell, and this fear spell. I don't think I need to throw that down yet. I want to let the other troops come in, and then drop the... start dropping the other magic on them. Just want to be a bit more patient here, like not commit all my magic just to this load of units. Like I think they'll come in with a lot more. Yeah, this is a faction leader again, which means another blood curse. It's good. Okay, how many kills are we going to be getting with this magic? I think a lot. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Yeah, let's drop the Assault of Stone on here. That's going to get... Oh, that's going to get 100 plus casualties, I think, no problem. Yeah. Oh wow, that was disgusting. That was 200 plus casualties. Jeez. Okay, how much healing has Necromancer done? Oh, only 800. Okay, great. Yeah, the balance of power at the beginning of the battle was not accurate, I think. Oh, I've been forgetting about the wipe abilities. Ah, I've been forgetting about Arcane Conduit too. Okay, well at least I didn't forget it in a battle where we really need it, but still. Okay, because I have Arcane Conduit, let's do some other nasty spellcasting. Yeah, that's a lot of damage from those spells. Right, that's a spell effect from their general, but I mean it's just not going to do enough. Okay, let's just keep the Necromancer topped up on leadership. He was suffering a little bit maybe. Yeah, hold off on casting anything else for now.
answer.
I am immortal. Vampire, queen of darkness. Isabella von Carstein.
Alright, enemy lord wounded, that's good.
I thirst. Vampire.
Yeah, we're gonna have enough magic for... sorry, yeah, we're gonna have enough for another heal because of the Arcane Conduit, so drop some more offensive magic there.
What?
Man, vampires are overpowered. They need to be for this campaign though. I still think we're in a rough spot with everyone attacking us, but it is really good that, you know, once I have like even just 7 of my lords and heroes together, they're so strong at fighting.
I hunger.
Alright, they're just kind of throwing everything in now, which is fine by me. There's a lot of these units about to break, I think.
Them.
Yeah, that's done it. Excellent. And we don't really need to run these units down. The army in forced march is wiped out anyway, and I want there to be some survivors heading back to the garrison to get a whole new battle out of it, and another set of experience. I'm assuming Isabella has enough movement to launch that attack. She should do. Yeah, everyone's going to be full. Oh no, she actually... Wow, she used up all her healing and lost a bit more health afterwards. Interesting. But everyone else is full. Okay, good enough. It's nice getting these heroic victories as well. It is a bit of a product of the you know, the odds at the beginning of the battle not taking into account just how effective things like those magic scrolls are. But you can't expect the game to really account for that so accurately with this sort of like non-standard campaign, so I'm not going to criticize them for it. Alright, lots of money. I don't believe I need this more stacks of this anytime soon. Yeah, so that army's down. This army's now stuck in the settlement. Scepter of Stability. Magic resistance bonus isn't that good. Wand of Jet. Power reserves and recharge rate. Okay, having that on someone who isn't actually casting spells, but to improve the casting for other characters in the army is really good. Okay. I think I'll sort out those items just all at the end of the turn. Yeah, this is why I wanted another battle, because I really want to... Oh, that's so good. Yeah, I really want to just get more experience and so on. Okay, let's grab this with Isabella. I've already got 2 characters up to... my 2 hero vampires up to Arcane Conduit, so she doesn't need it so urgently. And here... Yeah, I want to grab you a Hellsteed, I believe. Again, in the future I don't have to have them mounted on them, but I think that they're so powerful. There's also the Hunger that I should pick up too, probably next. Okay, yeah. Make our White King tougher. And 4th point in those magic tree.
The world will drown in blood. My will alone.
Isabella von Carstein.
Now we do this.
Kill them.
Okay, so the garrison was wiped out, but we get to fight a second battle against this army. I'm not going to auto-resolve it again, just because I don't want to end the battle with any damage. I guess I'm occupying the moot, even though it's likely I don't hold it. I don't really think there's much to be gained from raising it. If I occupy it, then none of my heroes take attrition, which is also somewhat relevant. Okay, big roll in the Winds of Magic. Yeah, this battle's just going to be easy.
Isabella von Carstein.
They don't have enough left.
Your desire?
It shall be done.
We are immortal.
Being mounted does make the these two vampires bigger targets from the point of view of being hit by missiles, though. That's one thing I do have to be a little careful of. I don't have in mind like using the Hellsteeds for every battle. I just figured like this would be a good turn to grab that point, and you can't then unequip it on the same turn. So okay, everyone's in here. Good. Let's actually maybe just keep them out of the way at the beginning. I don't want them to get focus fire too much. I mean, I'm sure I could heal it off. Yeah, there's no need to be cautious here, actually. They have a lot of missile units, but we just like know from experience that they're not going to have enough.
Isabella von Carstein. I'm in
Alright.
your throne.
You can both go after these crossbowmen. I'm not concerned about them in melee. And they don't have a hero or lord. They just have yeah, they just have this guy. Okay, I don't really want you fighting against guys with spears though.
Swiftly.
Just try and keep fighting the easiest targets.
I am immortal. I ascend. Bring death.
Yeah, these vampires are taking a lot of damage, and it's exactly what I was saying, that they're just larger targets.
Before me.
Vampire.
Okay, well, that was worth experimenting with, but I think the Halberdiers just in the end were not the people I wanted them to be fighting.
I will. For blood.
End them. Not to feast.
Alright, well, they dodged most of that cast, but doesn't matter.
His lady, Isabella von Carstein.
Yeah, we can just heal this vampire at the end of the battle. I'm still not particularly concerned about her.
The von Carstein's march.
The cattle rise against us.
Actually, is she in range? Yeah, she is.
I am darkness.
Alright. 2 more casts of this with Vlad.
Victory is mine.
Very well. Isabella von Carstein.
Yeah, they have a fair amount of healing left. They should be able to get back to full health. And I don't think this army is going to be
I am
around for much more.
Isabella von Carstein. All life must end.
Yeah, again, I am hitting the healing cap on the vampires again. Alright, lesson learned. Have to be very careful with the Hellsteeds against missile units and spearmen or pikemen. Alright, chasing this unit's not productive. Guess I should have considered also just dropping like Raise Dead just to help pin these units in place. Alright, that looks like the army lost penalty. Yeah.
At once. Your time has come.
So we can do a bit more healing for this vampire, and then everyone's going to be full, and no need to run troops down. Yeah, I didn't really need the zombies at the end. They are useful though for dropping on top of missile troops, and I should remember that. Especially because Isabella can cast Raise Dead really cheaply now. Yeah, 4 Winds of Magic for Raise Dead, that's amazing. Okay, so she ends the battle a bit wounded, it's fine. I don't believe I'm going to be attacked over the end turn here. Yeah, and everyone else is at full health because of the regen aura. Okay. Alright, this money isn't worth it, let's just occupy it.
Shed their blood.
Okay, picked up the second part of the Isabella's quest here. Now I need to move a character to Essen. Alright, that's not happening anytime soon. Picked up another... oh no, an Earthing Rod. Okay. So the moot... oh, the public order in the moot gets reset to 0 as well, that's nice.
My bloodline calls.
Okay, so... just taking stock of the situation here. Yes, Isabella can't make it all the way back up here next turn. Oh, hold on. What if I give her this? What am I missing out on there? Second point into Wind of Death. Or I'm out for Isabella, but I'm not actually... I don't think I need that in this short term. If I go for this extra campaign movement range, I can perhaps get Isabella and her army up to be able to... Dry's just going to likely launch the attack here. There's also the fact that she has another army over here that I imagine will come and help. So... maybe I shouldn't spend that skill point of Isabella, and next turn I kind of try to make a judgment as to whether the plus 10% movement matters, or whether I want an immediate like combat boost. Okay, I think these vampires really need the hunger now. I should start them along this line next though, to get their stats up, because more armor and more melee defense kind of makes that healing cap, you know, go further as it were. Okay, I can get Nightmare for the Necromancer, I don't think I need that. If there's a battle where there's really dangerous melee combatants, he can always just hide. I think that works reasonably well. Yeah. Yeah, and everyone's reinforcing everyone here, so I don't need to actually move these guys. I guess I should move them slightly over this side, since I am planning to head up this way next turn. Yeah, and as I was saying before, I don't think actually hopping out of the moot helps Isabella's movement.
Vlad von Carstein. I never tire.
Okay, so that's all that movement done. Ah, this guy got a level up, fair enough. Yeah, I still really think Necroarch is an ability I should work towards, even though it seems like a bit of a long-term goal to be boosting growth in a province where I'm clearly having quite a lot of trouble just holding provinces at the moment. Okay, no more movement for these characters. Let's see, is there any chance someone is willing to make peace with us?
Who called?
Well, you're not fighting me directly, and making peace with you will just irritate Manfred, so...
Von Carstein.
Also, I declared...
Curse upon the Empire for centuries. What do you want, creature?
Can't remember who declared war on who there, actually.
The Empire.
Still didn't declare war on
My
me.
hand hovers close to my blade. Utter your
Is
demand
there anything
before
I
raise
can
it.
offer you here? I'm just curious whether I could throw gold at them. No. Well. Okay, fair enough.
Ready.
And it was... Oh, these guys have been taking more territory, so they took territory off the goblins, or the greenskins, and actually that was what wiped that faction out. It wasn't the dwarfs. It's
A
interesting.
face such as yours would make for an interesting gilded statue. I have a spell for that, you know.
I do like some of Gelt's lines, but... now is not really the time. No, he's not interested in the non-aggression pact. Alright. Yeah, we're not going anywhere from diplomacy. So be it.
You need me.
I mean, yeah, I'm not going to put resources into the moot. I think it's just a bad idea. I'll get the corruption up a bit if I can, but I think it's basically doomed.
What do you want?
Stefan I'm deliberately keeping out of Averheim in case Averheim gets besieged here. I kind of figured that they still have most of their soldiers in one of these... sorry, I keep thinking Fieldorf's owned by Wissenberg. Yeah, I think they still have most of their soldiers in Wissenberg. And they can't get out here in one turn, so I don't think I need to do anything
Will alone.
here, unless... So if I was to force march towards the ford... There's no way this army can fight me even if I'm in force march.
Important.
So if I was to force march here, maybe there's some chance I can force march up and join any battles next turn. I don't know, it doesn't seem very likely, does it? There's definitely no way you can get to Castle Temple half even with force march. But still, I probably ought to just head towards this river. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what these dwarves will do. This isn't a particularly strong army, and my garrison in here is actually quite powerful. Yeah, I'm not investing any more resources in any of these buildings currently. I'm saving that skill point in Isabella. I'm not repairing that building. Okay. So now I think that there's another question about recruiting lords again. So... I mean, I'm still finding myself in the situation where I have lots of dark magic or money available and I can't really spend it all, and I need more. I still want to build up more lords in multiple places. Like, I think a lord in here actually helps quite a lot because the garrison's quite powerful. Probably more than sticking that lord in Temple Half would, honestly. So, I think I just want to grab a generic vampire lord for there. And I can recruit another lord here in the moot, which I should also do, I think. Even though it's going to put me a bit into the red. Either I win battles in the next turn and make lots of money, in which case having a bit of a red income doesn't matter, or those lords get wiped out, in which case, you know, I'm not paying for them anyway. Yeah, Dread Incarnate would not be a bad trait to pick up, but I don't think I want it. For reasons I've said before about preferring the Vampire Lords over the Necromancers. Okay, why don't I go for the Tactician here, since that leadership boost would be better for the garrison, and in the moot I'll recruit the other guy. Yep. Reginald. So as I said, that puts us in the red by quite a lot, but I think it's acceptable. Okay, I think that's everything. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if I could possibly arrange a confederation with Man for the next few turns. I will at the very least go for military access and try and get some money out of him. Oh wow, this is nice.
By your
Yeah, 1800 for military access, which he wasn't even willing to get. I'll hold off on the defensive and military alliance, so that doesn't actually bring him into my other wars. I definitely don't want a military alliance going forward, because that can lead to annoying situations where he declares war on someone I don't want to fight, and I either have to go to war with them anyway through the alliance, or break the alliance, which will really annoy Manfred. Defensive alliance is a bit more safe, but even that I don't think is... Well, maybe that's worth it. No, I'll hold off for now. I'm hoping that Manfred can rebuild his strength after that loss against Dreicher's second army. Okay, I believe that's everything except magic items. So let's look back at this. Okay, it's not there. Here. Nope. This one. Okay, I don't care about Dragonbane Gem. Sword of Battle should go on to
King of Darkness.
probably the other vampire who doesn't have a magic weapon already. Yep. Oh, being able to cause terror. He already caused terror through Dread Incarnate. Okay, belay that. You take the... So let's see, hold on. Stefan is... Okay, Stefan's probably not going to be fighting next turn, so let's give his weapon to the White King. Yep. Yeah, no, that needs reassigning. Yeah, he already causes terror, right. And then so... Yeah, you have Fencer's Blades, that's fine. Oh, you can grab the Sword of Battle. Is that better? I could put that onto Wulfric or this new guy, Reginald. Yeah, why don't you take that instead? I'd rather have the flying unit able to cause terror. I think that makes slightly more sense. Okay, so that's all my weapons assigned. It's too bad I haven't picked up more magic armor. That should be useful. And yeah, I can decide next turn about the Hellsteed mounts for the vampires. Okay, so next is the Scepters. Magic resistance is not a big deal. Wand of Jet. Yes, I want Wand of Jet on a character I'm not actually casting with, because it increases ability cooldown. So the... Yeah, so Wulfric's probably a good candidate for that. Okay, he already has that scroll, so Reginald then. Because I'm not really doing spellcasting with these vampires, but it actually... It basically improves the magic casting for the other casters in the army, is what that ends up doing. This helps too. Yeah, so he's a good like support spellcaster, I guess. And Earthing Rod. Yeah, so that's a one-shot to avoid a miscast. I mean, it's not amazing. It's definitely not better than the Scroll of Stone. I'll probably stick it on the Shadows Vampire, because there is a chance I'd want to overcast Penumbral Pendulum, or even Pit of Shades, I guess, maybe. There we go. As for Scroll of Power...
What do you want? Now!
Okay, let's...
Countess of Sylvania.
Minus 60 ability of recharge time, but makes you miscast. Let's... I don't think I really need that. I've just got so many other scrolls that are so powerful. Someone should probably take the Scroll of Leeching, even though I'm not fighting spellcasters. I will be fighting spellcasters next turn if I fight Dreicher. So let's get that onto someone.
You dare!
I am darkness.
Yeah, Necromancer's a fine choice, I think.
More sleep shines!
Okay, so I don't really even have a free slot for that extra... No, I guess I have a free slot here. Okay, she can take the Scepter of Stability. Right. I think that's fine. I've got one item that... I've got the Dragonbane gem that really doesn't do anything. Not fighting against enemies using lots of fire damage. And then I've got the Scepter of Stability, but it's just... There's not really... Sorry, the Earthing Rod, but there's just not really a character who needs that right now, so I'll leave it. Alright, you've moved. I don't somehow have any other recruitment slots. No. I really, really need to get a settlement to tier 4 to get those extra vampires. But, yeah, I mean... I haven't had much choice about that. Alright. Let's move on here. Okay. Andreicha did not launch the assault, nor did she bring her other army up to support. Great. Oh, this is a bit annoying. I see what's happening here. Oh, crap. Well, I didn't consider this possibility, but I should have. Oh, rest in peace, Stefan. This is frustrating. I could obviously beat these units, but I can't beat the reinforcements, and I put him on force march because I didn't consider this possibility. Oh, that was really silly. I was like, oh, there's no way that this small army could take him on, which is true. But they just do this trick of bringing in the reinforcement army, and now he doesn't have a chance. And he can't, yeah. Ah, nuts. Well, I'm not losing too much. He did have... He had the Scroll of Shielding, it's not that much, and I took the magic weapon he had off him, so I just lose this. Okay, yep, lesson learned about force march. I'm not going to fight this manually, there's obviously no way I can win, and it doesn't. I don't think it particularly matters how much damage I do to them. Okay, right, now they get to besiege. Okay, so now I get the quest issued for Vlad's quest line and capture Betchafen. Oh, that's way up there. Okay, that's not happening anytime soon. Yep, sorry Stefan, my bad dude. Oh, and he gained... Okay, he got 2 followers on the turn he died, and this is saying rank 0, so that's a funny glitch or whatever. Okay.
This better be important.
And I think if I take the plus 10% movement, I can get up to support here. I really think I want to wipe out Dreicher's army. Looking at this, more troops building up here, more troops here. Like, yes, if I brought all my troops back here, I could wipe out this army, but I think Averheim, holding Averheim is just hard to be, it's hard to see it being realistic. The dwarves have occupied this. Makes sense, I suppose. I hope that quest from Vlad didn't just put me in contact with those other factions in the north. No. How's Manfred doing?
How darest.
He's not doing great. We lost the territory in the north. Yeah, he's really getting pushed back.
Fellow beatless.
Okay, that is huge.
The destruction of the living. Yeah.
That is a really interesting decision. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, I'll come back to this next time, and I need to think very hard about this. Basically, joining the Confederation would bring Manfred into my army. I guess he probably hasn't recruited Ghost yet, but I'm not sure I can afford to wait. One of the big benefits of that is getting Castle Drakenhof, and as you can see, it's up at least tier 3 already. So if I confederated Manfred, I'd get that settlement. It's making a ton of gold, and I believe there's a unique... Yeah, we can build a unique building here to recruit vampires at tier 3. So whether it's at tier 3 or gets to tier 4, it doesn't matter. Like, this is my route to recruiting vampire heroes. I also get Manfred as a legendary lord. Probably not Ghost, as I said. He probably hasn't been recruited yet. Maybe he has. Okay, that's a... Yeah, I think I should go for that. The downside, right, is that then I don't have Manfred as a second faction, like, helping me in some of these wars. It's all on me. I am the vampires. But I think that's still a trade that's worth making. Okay, really interesting. Didn't anticipate Confederated Manfred on turn 16, but here we are. Yeah, I'm enjoying this campaign a lot. I think it's really neat. I feel like I need to be very careful with the decisions in the next few turns though, so I'll end this episode for now, have a bit more of a plan, and pick it up next time. So thanks once again for watching, and goodbye.